Chelsea 3, Brighton 2. Chelsea win a game where I don't think we deserve to win. VAR decisions going wrong. Typical. We got Caicedo should have been sent off. Enzo Fernandez should have been sent off. We stole a victory, but the second half gave me hope, gave me optimism after a horrible first half. But listen, it doesn't matter. We need victories. We need points, we need wins, and we need to get some belief back in this team. Because this team has no belief. This team panics. This team is like us, on the edge of their seats. They never know when the game is done, and they don't know what to do. It is absolutely horrible to watch this team play football, but we love them, so we're going to watch. Let's get into the review, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly, because the reality is, there is a lot to talk about. Let's get Welcome to the Kavkas View, Bratuki. You guys clearly watched that game, and all of you were confused, because I'm not going to lie to you, I thought that was a penalty at the end of the game. But from my understanding, the ref gave a penalty. VAR checked it, said no penalty, it hit his face, and that's why the decision got reviewed. But we're going to talk about all of that. Before we get started, I need you lot to hit the like button, because if you lot smash 1,000 likes for me, I'll greatly appreciate it, and you guys know that's the best way to share the Kavkas View out to everyone else. If you're new, subscribe. Let's get into the good though, because I think we need to be a little bit positive today. There's a lot to take away from this game. It is 3 valuable, integral, beautiful, charismatic points that we desired, that we required. And the reality is, Enzo Fernandez today stepped up and was a €120 million signing player. A lot of people are going to say to us, right, Enzo, at this moment in time, what does he do? He's the John Joe Shelby of the Premier League. You know, he just switches the ball left, right, and centre. No. Enzo Fernandez got us a goal when we needed it to make it 1-0. Enzo Fernandez stepped up when Cole Palmer, our penalty taker, wasn't on the pitch. Enzo Fernandez stepped up to the point where I was like, you're a father of 2, make your daughters proud. And guess what? He gave them 2 goals. He's going home very happy today. We're going home very happy today. We are over the moon. And the reality is, we needed these 3 points. Next, for once in our lives, we were a threat from corner kicks, attacking. And why was that? We had 4 bloody centre-halves on the pitch. We had 4 tanks on the pitch that were willing to attack. And at the end of the game, it got heated. There was a scrap. And the reason there was a scrap was because we defended for our lives. We deserved it, it was needed, and it was evident that Chelsea's 4 centre-halves stepped up to the plate. The reason our goals came today. Number 1, Badiashile, absolute monster from corner kicks. Crosses are coming in, he heads it across goal beautifully. Enzo Fernandez, lovely header, 1-0. The second goal, what does that come from? Same move again, but this time around it's Nico. Nico's the one flinging it back, and then you got Levi Colwell heading it on target. Ball crosses the line, goal line technology vibrating. Next thing you know, goal. I'm like 2-0. All right, Chelsea, let's do something that we haven't done in a while. Let's control the game. But you know, Chelsea don't do that, right? Chelsea have to make it difficult. Chelsea have to be a little bit edgy. We don't do nothing simple. Chelsea need to decide that we're going to let Brighton have the ball. Brighton were good in the first half. We're going to let them have the ball. Let them dictate. We need to talk about positives. Overall, Badiashile, Disasi, Colwell, and Silva stepped up today. The fact that Thiago Silva is the oldest ever defender playing in the Premier League, he today looked like he's 29, maybe even 19 with the energy he had. The reading of the game was phenomenal. Like, the way he was moving today was beautiful. The problem is, you can't stick with fullbacks, right? Fullbacks, you can't stick a centre-back in fullback. And the reason you can't do it is because they're just not agile enough. And you saw it today. Benavente's goal. What happened? Levi Colwell isolated one-on-one. The second one, the goal was coming. The goal was coming because the Sassy was getting isolated. So what does Poch do? And I think Poch wins us the game today. Poch doesn't panic. Poch didn't take Mudryk off. He made sure we maintained a valuing effort at a punch. So he just said, Jackson, you're going to stay on. Mudryk, you're going to stay on, and you're going to pose a threat on the break. And the reality of it is, taking off Sterling and bringing on Ian Maatsen won us this game. I don't care what anyone says. Ian Maatsen's ability to as a fullback to be able to move around and stay with Kiro Matoma and then have Palmer come over and double up on it was the difference maker today. That double up technique from Pochettino to make the substitutions worked wonderfully. Poch's bench was evaporated. There was nothing on that bench. We had Matos, who I don't know what position he plays. We had David Washington, who's a striker, I know that. We had Noni Madueke. This is not the game for Noni Madueke. And then that's it. Like, genuinely, nothing else left. I think we had Gilchrist, who's a centre-half. Unless you want to bring a centre-half on at fullback again, don't need it. He's going to get cooked. And finally, the other positive. The posing break on the attack that Pochettino maintained is the reason we got the third goal. And in my opinion, is the reason we won the game today. Because the ball went to Raheem, Raheem gave it to Jackson, Jackson played it very well to Misha, Misha's going through, Mudryk is steaming through, heated, next thing you know, clamp. And the clamp, right, for me, was a red card. I don't care what anyone says. Milner doesn't try to get the ball, Milner doesn't try to attempt to block off the player, he went for his legs because he knew he couldn't keep up. And for me, Mikhailo Mudryk done the right thing. Misha just said, kick me please, let it be a penalty. And that's what won Chelsea the game. And that was the good, because we've got the 3 points we require. We've got the 3 points we desire. Now we need to analyze what went wrong in this game. And we need to get to the good. And we've done the good. We need to go to the bad and the ugly. The ugly is where we're going to start. Ugly is the referee's performance today. Because the referee for me today was shocked. Number one, I think he got Gallagher's sending off spot on. And we will talk about Gallagher next. But the spot on. You need to be honest, right? On this channel, I do not want to be the type of channel, Chelsea Goggles. I don't. Because Chelsea Goggles does not exist in my eyes. Reason being, it doesn't exist, is because I need to be accountable for what I say. I can't be angry at other teams. I can't be angry at other teams for like getting decisions against Chelsea and then saying, oh my god, but we got away with it, it's all good. Nah, bruv, we can't be those fans. We are not those fans, we're better than that. We will be a better channel. And the reason I say this is because Enzo Fernandez should have got sent off today. Kicking the ball away, yellow card. Multiple fouls, yellow cards, didn't come. Moises Caicedo is lucky to still be on this pitch. Because Moises Caicedo, in my eyes, my ojos, should have been sent off multiple times. Even when it was 2-1, Moises Caicedo went flying into a tackle. Yellow card. Nope, ref said play on. And then Moises Caicedo went through the back of another attacker. Nope, play on. I don't know what this ref was doing. I don't know who this ref thinks he is. But for me, clear as day. Red cards. He got those wrong. Then the penalty at the end. People got confused. The commentators on my screen were baffled. They're like, it's a clear face. What happened was the ref gave a penalty. If you look at his arm, he pointed at the spot. It was a pen. It wasn't a corner. Brighton ran because they thought it was a corner. VAR checked. They said, nah, G, it can't be a pen. It hit the face. And that's where it all came out. That's where the confusion came. And that's why Brighton were angry. All the ref has to do in that situation is say, that's a penalty. I gave a pen. And then VAR checks it, says, oh no, it's overturned. But the fact that he was silent, he didn't know what he was doing. He lost control of this game. Absolutely lost all manner of control. And Chelsea got away with one. Today, we got away with one, we don't care. Now we need to talk about our play. Mr. Conor Gallagher. Oh, he runs a lot. Oh, Conor Gallagher's so good for this team. You know Conor Gallagher, heart, passion, blood, thunder. No. Conor Gallagher made today's mess for us. I don't care what anyone says. We're 2-0 up. There is no need to go down to 11. There is no need for you to slide. You know, I call that overcompensating. My good friend, you are overcompensating for what you don't offer to this team. And you know you need to be crunching people to stay on this pitch. Conor Gallagher is an idiot. You're meant to be an experienced head on this team. And guess what? If I was hard on Reece James last week, who I think is a very good footballer, trust me, Conor Gallagher, I think you're a useless footballer, so I'm going to be twice as hard on you. I don't want to see Conor Gallagher play for Chelsea Football Club. I don't. I'm sorry. I always say, you know, in the big games, maybe we can stick him in, you know, and he can do a little role. Nah, bruv, I don't even want to see that. When Romeo Lavia comes back and when Carney Chukwuemeka come back, Gallagher does not need to be in my football team. Chelsea, sell him in January. I don't care if you call this reactionary. I don't care. He is not good enough for Chelsea Football Club. He today, highlighted to me why we need to move on from Conor Gallagher. He doesn't offer anything in possession. Enzo Fernandez, by the way, 3 goals this season. Everyone's cocking him for lack of goals. Gallagher's meant to be the goal-scoring midfielder. Go check his stats, how many goals he scored this year. Go check his stats. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Nothing. Absolutely nol. Nichivo. Nothing. He scored nothing. Useless player. I don't like him. I think he's a horrible footballer. And when I say I don't like him, not the person. I don't know the person, so I can't comment on that. I'm talking about footballer. Horrible, horrible, horrible football. Not Chelsea quality by far. Like, the fact that he starts for Chelsea Football Club makes me sick because it highlights to me how far we've fallen off. Not good enough. Now we need to get into the bads. Why is it we can't keep the ball? Why is it when we play a team like Brighton, we just give up the ball and then all of a sudden everything is rushed? I'll tell you why it's rushed. Mudryk can't retain the ball, he's a speedster. We got Gallagher who can't retain the ball because he's Gallagher. We've got 2 fullbacks that are centre-backs that aren't comfortable higher up the pitch, which makes sense. This is why we couldn't keep the ball today, and this is why the pressure won't go. And it won't go away, and we need to fix that. Then we need to talk about Mikhailo Mudryk's performance today. Mudryk had 2 key moments in this game today. He had one where he flicked it around in the first half when it was 2-0. He ran through, good strike, pure strike, just wide. Then he won the penalty. I need to see more from Mikhailo Mudryk. You're too good of a player for me to be seeing 2 moments all game. And I'm not even saying moments when I say I need you to be world class. I need you to contribute goals and assists. No, I need you to give me moments where I'm like, you know what? You see how Matoma all game, one-on-one, yeah? Second half, all second half since Matoma came on, cash money. Ball to him, get out of my way, we're ISOing. I need that from my player. You're too good of a player for that not to be the case. And it doesn't happen enough for me, for Mikhailo Mudryk. That needs to happen. And now the final bad. Can we please just win some games boring? Can we just have some boring 1-0s or 1 or 2-0s or a 3-0? I don't want to be entertained like this every game. I'm sorry. I know I watch football for entertainment, but I don't need 3-2s. Can we just defend a little bit properly in a sense that we don't concede dumbass goals? Like, that's all I ask for. I'm not asking for much. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm a little bit agitated. I'm gonna go out now with my beautiful wife, 6 months together, married. So we're gonna have a good time, we're gonna chill out, and tomorrow we're gonna break this game down even more. But for now, guys, this is a start of 3 points. Villa drop points, and this is great news for us. Hopefully Spurs lose, so then that helps us close the gap to top 4. We got Manchester United midweek, then we got Everton. 2 more wins, and then trust me, the table's gonna start looking different. Be positive, we won. Come on, you Blues, what a Maurizio.